everyone, and welcome to another edition of Salukimania. I'm Todd Hefferman, and with me is sports editor Les Winkeler, and we're here to talk about SIU's game with Youngstown State this weekend. It's homecoming in Carbondale, so there'll be a couple festivities leading up to the game, and probably an extended halftime. Both teams are 2-3 and 1-2 in the conference. They're both looking for a big victory, and SIU came really close last weekend, but just wasn't able to close it out. What do you think they can do to close out the Penguins if they get the chance Saturday?
Saturday would have been a huge win for them, and it was so within their grasp.
Painfully
within their grasp. Getting turned away 3 times at the goal line obviously was huge. A couple of the turnovers, well, actually both of North Dakota State's scores came as direct results of interceptions. So it was just really, really hard for the defense to overplay the lack of production from the offense. And SIU had their chances. They were on the right side of the 50-yard line most of the day, and just the offense just didn't quite get it done. The defense really made a huge stride. I thought they were outstanding. Their schemes were great. Their execution was great. When a team gets a couple possessions, especially one that starts at your 25-yard line, you got to figure they're going to give up something. And they gave up just a little bit, but it was too much.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Just 9 points, and it's 29 points under their average, but it was enough to win. And kudos to North Dakota State. I think it proved why they are number 4. They may not have a blaring offense, but their defense and their team fits so well together. It's tough to beat them. You have to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves.
It really was a very well played game on both sides of the ball. SIU had some drop passes that really hurt. I don't understand sometimes why Jewel Hampton didn't get the ball in key situations, but overall it was a well played game by both sides, and it was actually fun to watch. It was a low scoring game, but it was fun to watch.
Well, Youngstown comes in, a new-look Youngstown State team. They have 40 new players just on defense this year, and they've given up about 26, 28 points a game. They're averaging about 35 so far, so they can score. And they set a number of offensive records last year. But as well as SIU's defense is playing, they've played particularly well against the run. And now they're facing another Peyton Award nominee in Jermaine Cook. Their running back who had over 100 yards last weekend. But you got to like their chances against a good running team.
And this is a game. I mean, the Salukis are out. Their margin of error is used up. Mm-hmm. I mean, they've pretty much got the win out the rest of the way now, and they need to find some way to get both sides of the ball working at the same time. And it's got to start Saturday. There's no more second chances. So. They need to come out and then stop the run, build on what they started last week, and in all fairness, offensively, it was Corey Faulkner's first start. So, you figure there's going to be some growing pains and just people getting accustomed to him at quarterback rather than McIntosh. But the homecoming, you might as well start a winning streak right now.
Yeah, and they will need a winning streak of some sort. They got to go 5-1 to really be in the playoff talk at all. You have to particularly get 7 wins. That's not a numeric responsibility, so they may get in at 6, but I highly doubt it. And to get to 7 in this league, you got to go 5-1 the rest of the way with 6 games, and they still have to go to Northern Iowa, still have to go to Indiana State, which is suddenly looking like a terribly difficult game.
Who had ever thought that 2 or 3 years ago?
Well, yeah, the Lions are 5-0, and Indiana State's in the conference championship race. So who do you know? But we'll see what happens. Kickoff is 2 p.m. at Saluki Stadium, and you can follow it on our website, on our scoreboard, and through our live blog on thesouthern.com. Thanks for joining us.